Hey y'all. Hey, it's me, Auntie Buffie. I hope all is well with you. Thank you for joining me. I have changed again. Y'all know she's a good for a pivot. I'm so tired of just talking about the political landscape in this country right now. I'm so over it. I know y'all are. I'm so over it. So I've decided to mix in some pop culture with what it is that Auntie Buffy deems as news. And so today we're gonna try this out and we're gonna see if we like this new format. Because honestly, we need a break from Starboy and I'm gonna still talk about Starboy today because how can I not? But we need a break from Starboy them. So before I get into what it is that I deem as news, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so right now. Click notifications, ding ding ding, because I like to do what are called pop-up lives. I ain't doing all that planned live. If some hits my spirit, then I'll go live and run my mouth about it. And you'll miss out if you don't hit that notifications bell. And follow me everywhere at Auntie Buffy. All right, so first things first, and y'all know I'll be running this by myself, so I'm gonna be looking over and whatever. So, Karen, the Grand Dame of Potomac, of Real Housewives of Potomac, was sentenced to 2 years, 1 year suspended, meaning she'd serve 1 year actually in prison for her fourth DUI. Fourth, not first, not second, not third, but fourth DUI. Let me get some of this information up. The judge wasn't happy with the Grand Dame, apparently. The judge was not happy with her. The judge had words for her, said that she was she was filled to the gills with liquor. Filled to the gills, direct quote. The New York Times reports that the 1 year sentence has already been suspended. 1 year of the sentence has already been suspended. So Huger will likely only serve a year in prison. Huger is additionally ordered to pay $2,900 following her release. A fine of $2,900. She is prohibited from driving for a year following her release. Just a year. Chakana, that seemed crazy. She shouldn't be able to drive no more. And for an additional 5 years, must undergo supervised probation with interlock, a system which prevents a vehicle's engine from starting until the driver clears a miniature breathalyzer test. So they're gonna hook up the breathalyzer test to her car. And so you can't drive, sis, until you pass that on a daily basis. She also apparently wrote letters, she being Karen Huger, to the 3 police officers that she offended and who honestly handled her with kid gloves, because why was she riding in the front seat? Girl. And she was disgusting to them, very elitist, racist, all of the things. My thing is with the Grand Dame, why didn't you take the 6 months house arrest, girl? Why didn't you take the 6 months house? Like, for me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 4 times you have been out in these streets wielding a vehicle while under the influence of substances, and the streets are saying it's not just alcohol. I mean, you said that you had mixed some antidepressants with alcohol, but the streets are saying other stuff. And it's either way, it's sad. It's really sad. And I'm sad for Ray, poor thing. But baby, and her kids, I'm not sad for Karen, because Karen seems brazen and bold and kind of like, just like she thought she was going to walk away from this, because who in their right mind, after having seen that footage from when they picked you up, would take this to trial? A complete narcissist. That you thought you were going to get away with this after that, them tapes. Girl, your legal team had to get that in discovery. So I know you saw that. They saw that. Why would you not take 6 months? I would love to I'd sit in the house every day. Child, 6 months house arrest? Honestly? That's a slap on the wrist, baby. But now you're going to prison. Reportedly, she yelled out, Ray, I'm gonna be fine, love you, take care of yourself. Girl, why you put this man through this? You in your 60s. This is my problem also with all these rich bravolarities. Karen is not nouveau riche. Her husband been had money, right? So they say. So it don't even cost that much money to take an Uber. After your first DUI, your first DUI, you shouldn't have been driving. If you have take an orazepam, or if you're behind, drink a glass of wine or some beers or whatever lie you told the cops, I only had some beers. Girl, after the first time, you should have been done with operating the vehicle. It would only took one. It wouldn't take no time for me, but one, you should have been so humiliated, upset, sad, embarrassed for your family, that from then on out, anytime you went to an event because you knew that you weren't doing what you were supposed to do to help with your addiction problem, you should have had an Uber or hired you a driver or hired you a driver. I don't feel sorry for Karen, because you clearly are demonstrating that you have a disrespect for the law and safety of others on the roads. Because if you so rich, you should have had a driver. Have your assistant drive you around if you too good to take Uber or Lyft. Ain't no way I would throw, like, she too old to be having to go to jail, prison, because she was out. And then again, what friends were you out with, Karen, that let you leave sloppy like that and drive a car? Ain't no way I would let any of my friends do anything like that. We would be tussling in the parking lot over them keys. What kind of, I don't understand what kind of friends these people have. I don't understand. Mm. Ray was struggling for his life in them tapes, trying to not lie, but try to fix this mess his wife has created for the fourth time. Um, yeah, Karen, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. I think honestly, you should not be allowed to come back to the show. Um, because this is of your doing. This isn't like your husband coerced you into signing some papers and you were slow and didn't know what you were signing and all that kind of, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same to me. This is woeful neglect for the law, brazen disrespect for human life and the safety of others. Um, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Luigi, Luigi, fine, sexy Mangione. Luigi says, y'all, please stop sending me all these pictures. I appreciate y'all, but let me find the direct quote. Luigi Mangione has requested fans to send no more than 5 photos at a time to the federal jail in Brooklyn, where he's held. Y'all sending too many thirst trap pics. Only send 5. Y'all getting him in trouble with the people because they having to deal with all this mail that y'all sending him. A message on a fundraising website states that every photo is screened and reviewed by law enforcement. Mangione has pleaded not guilty to multiple counts of murder, which could result in a life sentence without parole if convicted on the state charges. The federal murder charge against Mangione carries the possibility of a death sentence as well. So he said, can y'all please quit sending all these damn pictures? Huh? It's too much for the staff to maintain. And y'all sending all this nasty stuff. I'm running my mouth. And they looking at it. And I don't need y'all getting me hemmed up. Luigi said, stop. Okay? Stop. Do y'all really believe that y'all getting a DOGE check? I'm gonna ask this question again because my mama's calling me. People call me. All these people can't. Do y'all really believe in your heart of hearts that you going to get a $5,000 DOGE check from Elon Musk and Trump like it's their money? Do you? Because listen, just like they told them federal employees, if you just take this buyout, and then what happened? What had happened was they're liars, proven liars. And all this is a tactic to try to get us y'all to appease y'all, to get you to hush, because Trump, you say a lot of things about him. A lot of things about him. I don't care for him one bit, but I will never not say that that mug is not a talented marketer and branding of himself. Con man. And so one of the most ingenious things he did was, when the stimulus that Congress passed during his presidency came out, he forced him to sign his name on the checks so he could confuse people. He could confuse people. The people that don't understand the show Paradise are the people I'm talking about. The the people who voted for him are who I'm talking about. The people who haven't read 20 books in their life are who I'm talking about. If you get a check and it's got the president's signature on it, normal, regular, eighth grade educated people would think, and then all the talk, he's the one running his mouth saying it's a Trump check, would think this came from him, that he gave you this money. When Congress voted to give the stimulus and it's taxpayers' money, it's not 47's money. That was the best con of all time, quite honestly, one of them, to mandate that those checks had to be signed, have his signature on them, so as to confuse the masses, because so many people voted for him this time because they believe Trump gave them money during his presidency when everybody was struggling after the COVID. Genius con. And so they're just doing the same thing again. Elon wanted to get all this hate off of him because baby, they tearing him up. And y'all don't come for auntie and uncle. I ain't about to buy no new car. I'll tell you right now, I'm ain't. The stock market is crashing. All kind of everything is in flux. So I ain't spending no money on nothing. Plus, you're gonna find out another reason why I ain't spending no money, because I've been spending money on legal. I'm not buying no new car. So do not vandalize my damn car. Okay. Do not vandalize my car, Uncle Dave's. Uncle Dave got his Tesla when it first came out. There's and listen, Elon Musk did not create Tesla. Two other guys did, actual geniuses. All he did was put in a whole bunch of money in a Series A and then took over these people damn company. Okay. Let's just be clear about that. All right. So additionally, I'm not about to go buy no new car right now because it ain't financially feasible in this environment. We need to be trying to get to the farms, people, buying land and non-GMO seeds and growing some food and having water sources and solar panels and not worry about no damn vehicles. Okay. So don't try me and don't say, I can't stand Starboy. Trust and believe. I can't stand that he is taking over our government. But what I'm not gonna do is go waste my money and buy them cars paid for, and I'm driving them till the wheels fall off. Y'all remember my last car I have 15 years. This be what it is. Period. And if we're honest, every goddamn car manufacturer has owners that are troublesome. This is America. White supremacy is in everything. So miss me with that. Okay. But don't try my damn car. Don't scratch my car. Don't come after my damn vehicle. And don't tell me what to do with my money. Okay. Don't. All right. The point of that whole soliloquy is hell will freeze over before I see y'all get a $5,000 check from Elon and or Starboy and 47. I mean, they're supposed to be saving money. That's like a lot of money to give every single, like, this how stupid they are. Like, even with the stimulus before, they put restrictions on it. Like, my ass didn't get no damn stimulus check because my income is too high. So our income is too high. So they didn't even say that. They said every single American will get a that's not, child. Don't hold your breath is the point I'm trying to make on that. Don't hold your breath on that. All right. So tomorrow, February 28th, Friday, February 28th, is an economic blackout. Black folk have already been doing this. There's some other organization that is calling for an economic blackout from everyone. And Amazon, McDonald's, everybody. Let me look up. Black folk have already been doing, we already been doing it with the Target and the stuff. Our pastor, our pastor here in Atlanta has already had called for this, right? Pastor Bryant from the New Birth. I used to go to New Birth, y'all, back in the Eddie Long days before I found out about that. Stop crying. um, let's see. So the People's Union USA calls for a national boycott in a February 28th economic blackout. A nationwide economic blackout is planned for February 28th, where Americans will stop making purchases to protest against wealth inequality, according to the People's Union USA. The boycott will target major retailers like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy in response to their actions regarding diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. John Schwartz, the founder of the People's Union, emphasized that the blackout aims to create long-term strategic action against corrupt politicians and corporations. So we done already started ours with Target, per Pastor Bryant, who I'm very impressed with as of recent. I think his new wife is good look for him and the good. I like this bringing civil rights kind of back to the black church thing that he has going on. I'm very much in approval of that. And so yeah, I'll we will be staying home tomorrow. There will be no ordering, no food. We will not be going to no movies. We will not be going to no dinners. We will not if you ain't got it in the house, you better make you a sandwich. Yep, staying home, not buying nothing on Amazon. I already stopped buying on Amazon. McDonald's, child, can't eat that mess, no way. And but definitely ain't going back. Starbucks, back from Palestine, when we stopped, did that a long time ago. So what I'm excited about is us continue this, specifically people that look like me. I ain't leaving y'all out that look like Uncle Dave and other folk, but people that look like me, because Auntie gonna bring everything back around to a crawl before you ball. I want to see in 6 months, in a year from now, how much y'all notice y'all have much more money in your savings accounts because of this. Because we didn't need before, some of y'all was going to Target 3-4 times a week just because we thought Target was it. They was putting our favorite people on, like Tabitha Brown and stuff, and we were excited about all the stuff they were doing. And then they pulled this stunt, and we realized they just like everybody else, right? And so, no, it's not the like cute place to go hang after you work out anymore. They had Starbucks in there. Get you a Starbucks and go just look around and shop. Nope. And guess what? We're not ever coming back. We're not. We're not. Like, this is where you like make a choice. You draw a line in the sand, and we see you. You're not going to be able to roll it back and apologize. Once we see you for who you are and your true colors, we out. And the only way in the United States of America to get people to understand stuff is to hit them in the pocket. If they hit them in the pocket. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this nationwide boycott that's going to get the other folk involved. We already been doing it, but it's fuck around and find out season, and these corporations need to do that. And listen, don't go on my website tomorrow at MRSMD and buy nothing neither. Don't buy nothing nowhere. We're not spending no money nowhere. We're gonna show them that we're not playing. We're not playing, and we put our money where our mouth is. I'm very much excited about this tomorrow. What else I want to talk to you about? Child, they driving away. I said I wasn't gonna do politics much, but this baby, this Trump, like, they just bold and brazen. They do whatever they want. So the CFPB drops its enforcement lawsuits against Capital One, Rocket Homes, and more. Wonder why. The CFPB is charged with creating rules and taking enforcement actions to protect consumers from unfair, deceptive, or abusive practices by a wide range of financial institutions and businesses. The agency has said that it's obtained nearly $20 billion in financial relief for U.S. consumers since its founding, in the form of canceled debts, compensation, and forgiven loans. Sounds like to me that some people owed some favors, paid some money for some election stuff, and now their favors is getting returned to them. Because why would you stop these? Why would you drop the enforcement in the lawsuits against these companies that were essentially swindling consumers? Explain to me how that makes sense at all. Riddle me how that makes sense. Like, why would you dismantle or fire everybody and then bring in new people Well, I know why. It's so they can enforce what you enforce your agenda. Enforce your agenda. Um, but this is what the folk voted for. Just like they finding out about Medicaid. And when me mom bring her mean ass back home because you ain't gonna be able to afford to keep her in that nursing home no more. Because they done cut Medicaid. And she been beating them nurses up. She gonna start to beating your ass too at the house. Yep. And you gonna F around and find out. And I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. Black folk don't send our people away unless it's like the end stage and we really can't take care of them. We people of color we respect our elderly. And so really for us, this isn't, whatever. But for y'all that love to send me off them the minute they even cough after the age of 70, y'all about to F around and find out. And you're gonna be real upset and mad about how your life is inconvenienced now because you're gonna have to take care of them because the Medicaid they cutting it. And that don't just affect the brown folk. Okay. They's about to get rid of me. Meemaw's coming home. So y'all get ready for that. And what this means is also you can see the writing on the wall where they're getting rid of all these agencies that protect us. Buckle up, buttercup. Because they just getting started, baby. I mean, it's February 27th. This mug just got in office and they, off to the races. What I always have said over the years in my crawl before you ball discussions with y'all is don't sell grandma's house. I've said that repeatedly. I don't care where it is. If it's in the damn swamp, it don't matter. As long as there's some land that you could pitch a tent on if necessary. If it come to that, right? I have always said acquire property if you can. And they're making it as difficult as they possibly can right now. And that's all strategic. This whole slashing of USA AID, that's the farmers, you think that they are going after these farms and not paying this money to these farmers? You don't think that's all strategy to like make these people go into foreclosure so that folks who like to acquire farmland can get it and then get rid of all the good seeds and replace them with the GMO seeds? I mean, it ain't even got to be a conspiracy theory. It's the writing is on the wall. All this stuff is planned out and systematic. And now all y'all that voted against your best interests because you're a racist or because you got conned by Don and them are about to F around and find out. And I just, I really lack empathy for you. I do. I really do. I really do. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in for my little segment on what it is that I deem as news today, February 27th, 2025. Louis is over here knocked out. Lovely. Say hi to the people. Oh, he's like, Mommy, don't bother me. He blends in with the pillow. Say hi. Say hi. My baby is 9 years old, y'all. He need his sleep. Let me know if you like this new format. Drop comments, ask me, talk about topics you'd like me to discuss. Remember to hit that heart button, click notifications because I do pop-up lives. I don't do them routinely. I ain't got the bandwidth like Don and all them. Y'all do the good Lord's work. Y'all real journalists. I'm just running my mouth. Sharing my not so humble opinion about what it is I deem as news going on. So, but again, thank you so much. And I will see y'all next time. Smooches. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and tell everybody about the show.